Hey, I'm Zazi. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, opening you up to all the good things. Seeing that it's Friday, so why not open you up to a beautiful home? Now, the way we design our home is changing, and I think tech is definitely leading the way. And everything from interactive planning tools to surface visualizers, innovation is making it easier than ever to dream big and build better. So why not bringing some of the big guns that help us make dreams come alive? Firstly, we have Monique da Costa-Killian from Easy Life Kitchens, and then we have Tiffany Kuberg from Caesarstone, joining us to explore how digital tools are shaping the future of the modern kitchen. Ladies, it's so good seeing you again. How are we doing?
Yes, so good. Happy to be back.
Yes. Yeah. Whenever I see your faces, I get excited because I know, like, innovation's here, design is here. Let's get whisked up in the whimsicalness of it all. So let's dive into some questions. Now, obviously, technology has changed the way we're planning our homes. How do you think this evolution has shaped the way we are designing kitchens and the process of designing kitchens? Because that's obviously changed as well, right?
Yeah, so definitely. I was speaking to Tiffany earlier and I was saying, you know, when you study interior design, you learn how to draw everything by hand. It's an important tool to have, be able to go and sketch up a room and kind of give your client a understanding of, you know, what we can move around and what our options are.
A feel for the space as
exactly.
Well, yeah.
So now when we take that information and we go put it into our 3D design program, it really helps the client visualize that space and walk through it, and we can now start changing one cupboard at a time. You know, every element has a price allocated to it, so the cupboard has a price, the doors have a price, the handles. So it all starts calculating your kitchen budget, you know, your expense at that time.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting, and it's still developing, you know, one day at a time.
This is pretty cool because I look at it from, let's say, the homeowner's side. This renovation journey almost now becomes like an idea being brought to life in a way. Is that's kind of the process here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think from our perspective as surface experts, it really helps us, technology helps us guide our clients in a more meaningful way when it comes to choosing these materials, because they are such a long-term investment. So we are able to really choose pieces that they love and really resonate with the space that they're wanting to achieve.
And I think to like really paint a picture and often get on the same page at the same time. Like, you might be describing something and then you realize, wait, we're not on the same page, because once it comes to life, you're like, this is what I actually wanted, or you didn't even realize what you wanted until you actually get to see it. So with all this new tech coming through and the new tools, there's something called the Showcase 360 tool, which is quite unique to Easy Life Kitchens. What's going on here exactly? Can you talk to me about this?
So it's actually a very new element to what we can now offer to our clients. Before, if we wanted to show our client what the space would look like, we could do a render on screen and they can see it and it's a still render. But now we can actually let them walk through the space. It's 360. They can zoom in and kind of look at that element of cupboards or see how the countertops will look, and we can play with the different colors. So it's something that we usually do later in the process once everything's finalized design-wise, etc. So it's very exciting, and we can then also on that platform share the different samples of the stone and plans and elevations, so we can kind of give them the whole full package of what they will receive.
That is so cool. So from a consumer side, if I was to be going through this sort of Showcase 360 tool, is it like me almost walking around in the digital version of that kitchen or of that space, or just a visual?
So when you come into our showroom, that is what we do just on a day-to-day basis. You will walk through the space. Now we can actually send it to you, and you can then show it off to your friends and kind of explain to them how it will look, you know, and really let them get involved, because they haven't been. Exactly. They haven't been involved with the process. Now we can actually show off before the installation's even gone in.
Nice,
so
that's cool. And also, like, stop us from maybe making a decision that we think is not actually best now that we see it in real life. There's something better or a different opportunity. How important is the visualizer tool? I mean, obviously something for Caesarstone to be able to physically see it. The visualization of this is quite an important process.
Absolutely, and so exciting to use at the beginning of this journey. So for first-time home renovators, it might be a bit of a daunting experience.
It's very overwhelming.
Yeah,
it really
you're
is.
Choosing materials that are a long-term investment, so you really want to choose the best and be like quite precise. So using the visualizer, excuse me, it really just helps you narrow down what it is that you love. You can refine and define. You can change the color surfaces. You can compare it with different flooring or even your cabinetry. So it is quite exciting to feel empowered, and you can do it at the comfort of your own home. So yeah.
So we have these situations. We had these situations. Now I think thanks to all these tools, we won't any longer, because I'm so used to a lot of my friends, I'm chatting to them, they're like, yeah, in hindsight, I maybe would have gone with a lighter tone on the floor. Or in hindsight, maybe I should have gone with this stone instead. So we are literally eliminating these hindsight moments and giving the power of hindsight to our consumer before spending anything.
Yeah.
Guys, where have you all been? We've needed this. This is brilliant. And I can think of so many examples of how this could almost make that dream turn into something bigger than we even realize because of what we can see in it. I love this. I want to talk about this whole competition that's going down because Mzansi's been so excited. Obviously, once we have announced the winner, we've got this kitchen renovation worth 450,000 Rand. That's the value of the makeover that you're going to be getting here. So the question I want to know is, obviously, what stage of the renovation will they experience these digital tools? In terms of the winner now getting 450,000, getting this opportunity to build this incredible dream kitchen. Where does this process start with regards to the digital and starting to go on this exciting journey, to say the least?
So, I think we're showing it now, but...
yes, I don't know if you guys can see this on the screens.
Yes, this is what you would experience. So this would happen once we've done the design, we're finalizing it. You can then move into the different rooms in the house, in the different elevations. You can see the whole... it's exciting when you can draw up the entire room.
And
we don't always do that.
Is this a render or a real-life picture we're working with?
This is a render.
It looks... There's like sun coming in the windows and everything.
I can even change the views. It's quite exciting.
Wow.
So there's a lot that can be done. You can see how beautiful the stone looks in this.
Yes.
So we would normally do this at the stage where we've drawn up your room and
got the dimensions, the
and we know what you want, and they've gone through the process with Caesarstone in regards to which colours that they want. So there's so much we can do using that.
I see so much more value in this with regards to, and something we've learned and I learned through the process of designing on My Design Rules was that colors, textures, light all have such a big impact on the materials that we choose. So being able to put it in a render like this allows me to see how these materials actually work with each other, how they come to life, and probably preventing any clashes and conflict at the same time. This is brilliant, guys! Sorry, I'm just getting so excited because I needed this when I was doing my own renovations. I went through trial and error. I wasted a lot of money deciding on something and then going, oh, there's something better. Why didn't you tell me about this?
It's literally came out this month. It's
cool. So
very new.
I don't know if there's anything else you could showcase, but are you able to? I see you can navigate the spaces here in this sort of virtual room. Can you interact with some of the items here as well?
So no, not at this stage.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's something that will come up.
Okay.
We can chat on here with you can chat with the designer.
So making notes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And we can add any elements. I don't want to move tabs because it's taking a while to download.
Cool.
But we can include samples of the stone that they've selected. We can add any kind of document into this platform. So everything is then kept in one place, and you now go choose your worktop, and you can have your render with you, and you can kind of visualize it.
Literally taking the entire plan, the visualization, it makes it so much easier to express it in terms of what you want. This is brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think everybody watching now is definitely be inspired by this. Technology has its place, and especially when it comes to dreaming. So designing your dream kitchen just got a whole lot smarter, clearly, and everything from walk-through virtual opportunities through to high-tech surface previews. Easy Life Kitchens and Caesarstone are bringing future forward thinking to every renovation. And the best part, don't forget, one lucky viewer gets the chance to experience it all thanks to the Win a Kitchen competition. And it's worth 450,000 Rand. You ready to make a dream come true? Well, here's how to enter.
Dreaming of the ultimate kitchen glow up? You could win a fully fitted Easy Life kitchen worth 450,000 Rand. Complete with premium Caesarstone countertops and 50,000 Rand installation covered by ABSA. Head to your nearest Easy Life Kitchen showroom, scan the QR code, strike a selfie in your favorite kitchen setup, and fill out the in-store entry form. Kitchen dreams made easy. Entries close 30th of June. T's and C's on easylifekitchens.co.za.